She shredded the cabbage and mixed it into a batter of mung bean paste. After sprinkling some dried shrimp on top, she scooped the mixture into a pan and shaped it into a pancake. Once the vegetable cake had set, she flipped it onto a layer of beaten eggs. When the mung bean and vegetable pancake was fully cooked, she lifted it out of the pan and spread her favorite sauce across the top. Then her mother pulled out a piece of wood. Ignoring Lena's protests, she began shaving it right onto the hot pancake. The wood shaving slowly unfurled and released a rich, savory aroma. Years later, Lena learned it wasn't some magical wood at all, just katsuobushi dried bonito. But to her, it would always be the taste that belonged to her mother. This time, though, Lena didn't try to recreate her mother's recipe. Instead, she mixed cabbage with eggs and made a simple sandwich. While she was eating, the mailman stopped by with a letter from her mother. There weren't many words of affection inside, just a recipe for potato bread. Lena felt a surge of anger. After being away for so long, the first letter her mother sent was nothing more than instructions for making bread. Frustrated, Lena decided to comfort herself with something delicious. She dipped locust flowers in a light batter and fried them until they turned golden and floated to the surface. The rich scent of frying oil mingled with the faintly oppressive heat of late spring, drifting through the kitchen. She took a bite, and the crisp, fragrant batter filled her mouth completely, leaving behind a taste of the waning season. Soon, the sweltering days of summer would arrive. But for Lena, there were more ways to cool down after hard work than just the ever-present slices of watermelon. She had also prepared another treat in advance. She shredded cucumbers and soaked them until they softened. A portion went into a bowl, topped with ice-cold soy milk she had frozen earlier. A few cherry tomatoes finished the dish. The crisp cucumber paired with the thick, sweet soy milk was enough to sweep away all her irritation and heat in an instant. When Lena heard that her best friend Annie was feeling overwhelmed by work, she thought back to the caramel pudding her mother used to make to cheer her up. She crushed chestnuts into a paste and spread it in the bottom of a cup. Then she poured in a pudding mixture of eggs and chocolate. As it baked, the pudding slowly set. Finally, she scattered a layer of sugar over the top. Under the flame of a kitchen torch, the sugar quickly melted and hardened into a thin, crackling crust. When it was time to eat, all it took was a gentle tap with a spoon to break through the caramel. That bittersweet, silky richness had once soothed Lena's anxious childhood, and now, she was sure, it would bring Annie a measure of peace too.